Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzie. I post beauty related content here on YouTube. If they're the videos you love to watch, then please hit that subscribe button down below. The background feels very like 2011, 2014-ish. I am, you know, you guys heard, I've taken a break from YouTube at this point as well because I just needed a break, to be fair. Every time I sat down to film, I was not inspired. I was just, yeah. Oh, I just had a fan on, so I've turned that off because that would annoy me in the video, so it probably will annoy you. So yeah, I am doing a full face except one or two products of first impressions. We have a lot of products here. I have a haul that's going to be coming up next. I have quite a few hauls, to be fair. We've got it's going to be a collective haul, but then I'm going to do my Primark haul separate. I've got empties video to film today, and I've got a very special video to film that I'm gonna keep a secret for now, but it was a very fun day out for me, so I will definitely be having that video up soon, so you guys will probably enjoy that. I'm hoping you will. Anywho, just needed to get a little bit more comfortable because there is nothing supporting my back. I might be moving around a little bit, so if I end up down here, then you know why. So yeah, first things first, we're gonna have to prime the eyelids. Gonna use my Beauty Bay one because I was having a love-hate relationship with my Revolution one. I don't even know if I've got it here. I might do, but yeah, let's prime. Don't know if I fully explained properly what's going on, but I don't know if this intro makes sense. I feel a bit off topic at the moment. Not off, see, that doesn't even make sense. Okay. Just bear with me, okay? Bear with me. I do have some proper like exciting products down here for us to try together. Just feel like I had to like change the angle a bit. Okay, so from the thumbnail you can probably tell that this is the palette we are going to be trying. This is the new Smoking Hot Colourpop palette. I am so excited to try this palette. It is absolutely stunning. Very like heat wave, hot kind of colors in there. I am just so excited for this. It's a very me kind of palette, very warm, very fiery. Like if that's what you like, you're gonna love this palette for definite. I'm gonna do quite a simple look because we've got so many products to try that I don't want this video to be too long. I'm gonna do something that's not really me, and I'm gonna go in with this shade here called Hot in Here, and we're gonna put that on the outer and inner corner. Let's zoom you in on my face. Also, if you hear a lot of background noise, I have the windows open because it is boiling in here and I'm not overheating myself. In the center, I want to go in with, do we do gold or do we do like a pink? Let's do this shade here in the corner, which is called Gold Dipped. You know, it's been quiet for hours, and the moment you sit down to film, oh my god, it's a pressed glitter. That's when everyone comes out to play. Oh, you know how much I love my pressed glitters, especially in a Colourpop palette, because they know how to slay. I should have put a colour underneath, to be fair. Just gonna put a colour over the top. Yeah, there we go. Wow. And then go back in with the glitter. And then we're just gonna blend out here and here. I'll show you the colour that I'm putting in the centre in a minute, because that glitter definitely needs a shade under it. Can you see glitter? No glitter. I went in with the shade Blazing and then put the glitter over the top. And then I want to blend out these edges at the top, and we're going to go in with the shade Heat Wave. Oh, I don't think that's light enough. I just want a light one. I feel like that's going to be too dark. Instead, we're going to do this shade called Paprika. Yeah, that's better. I'm just going to blend out these top edges. Okay, so that's the eye look complete. I'm very happy with that. Glitter has gone everywhere, all over my lids. Now we need to use a primer. The primer I have here is the Super Base Vitamin Base Primer from Revolution. This is meant to be like the Bobbi Brown dupe. This is what it looks like. I'm actually excited to try this. I've never tried the Bobbi Brown one, but everyone raves about it. It smells weird, but that is the texture in there. Oh, it's very thick. Did not expect that. Like, I thought, okay, all right. That looks like it would be very glowy. I'm excited for this. I know people rave about the Primark version, and I've seen people say that the Revolution one isn't as good as the Primark, but let's see what it's like on my skin. It's a little bit tacky. My skin feels super smooth and very, very glowy, so very happy with that. And then I got this Vitamin E skincare lip balm from Superdrugs. It was free when I spent a certain amount of money, so we're gonna try that. Reminds me of lip balms I used to use when I was in school. It's got a nice vanilla-y kind of flavour to it. Now let's see how my foundation does over this. I've got the IRL Filter Foundation. This is actually quite a good foundation that sometimes it doesn't matter what's under your skin. On your skin, this is going to look great on you. So I've got F8 because I'm actually quite tanned, but I don't know if you can really tell. My neck didn't get tanned as per. Let's try this. And I remember you don't need much of this. I'm gonna have to shut the windows. It's now a bloody helicopter. Nope, aeroplane. I'm not going to put too much near my eyes because I actually have a concealer to test. And I've been liking doing concealer when I do cream products because it kind of like melts it into your skin a bit more. That was just one pump of product from that foundation. I actually see a little bit of glow through the foundation, a bit more than I normally see. Not too bad. Okay, bronzer. I have a cream bronzer to try. We have the sheglam Snatch and Divine stick. This is in the shade Warm Honey. Did I get the stick? I thought I got the liquid. I'm actually glad I got the stick because I've got something else that is liquid. So this is like an ABH dupe, you know, like they got the brush on one end, then you've got the shade on the other end. This is the shade Warm Honey. I've been eyeing this up for the longest time. Usually I don't like to put sticks straight onto my face. Hey ho, we're gonna do it anyway. Just gonna use my beauty blender. Put this one a bit too low. I feel like I could go in with another layer. It's not, it's like blended out quite sheer. Okay, this is something that for beginners is amazing because you can just put on a little bit at a time. Well, you can overdo it and it blends out quite sheer, so that's quite nice. Not too bad. For blush, we have the new Revolution Mousse Blush. Oh my god, I've got the shade Rose Pink because this one spoke to me that I've already dipped my finger in there. The consistency of this is weird, like it feels very creamy gel-like, but then it dries down into like a powder. I know everyone's going to say that they're coming for Dream Matte Mousse, and to be fair, Maybelline did bring out some like Dream Bouncy blushes, but only America got them. But that is like a powder now, so I'm very excited for that. I'm going to use my trusty R8 brush because why not? Oh, just gonna, oh wow. Good job I did that because there's a lot. Whoo! That picked up a lot. You only need the tiniest amount. I'm gonna have to wipe some onto some tissue here. Just gonna kind of pat, like really gently. I shut the windows because it was just getting too loud. So if I do turn my fan on, I'll let you know. But that is hella pigmented. I'm just going to dab it down a little bit with my sponge because we are going to put a coverage powder on, so I don't want to take away the colour too much. Now we've got another Shein product to try. This is Tea Cake. This is their glow highlighter. I'm saying Tea Cake, it's in the shade Tea Cake. This is their liquid one. Oh, that's a lot of product on there. That is the shade there. It's actually gorgeous. Look at that. That is blinding. So I'm just going to use a bit from my hand and just dab it onto my cheek, because I have another powder highlight to put on after. That is stunning. I'm just going to put a whole load on because we're putting powder on after. Guys, if you didn't put powder on, this is amazing, like this base. To be fair, with this foundation, you don't always need powder, but I get oily, and if I don't put powder on, I'm a messy surprise. The next product I have is this Collection Last Imperfection powder. This is actually their powder foundation. And if you know me, when I used to use the Revolution powder foundation, I just used to use it as powder. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh no, we're not, because I have a concealer. I always forget about concealer lately because I've actually been using it. The Relove Hydra Boost Super Concealer. I have the shade CO.2, so it's very bright, considering I've got a natural tan, not fake tan now. This is gonna be fun. Might just put a tiny bit. I'm actually very excited to try some of these powder products I've got as well. That's how much I'm going to use. Very tiny amount, because I only ever use a tiny amount of concealer because I'm scared of it creasing. I should have done this before the highlight. Ooh, that's bright. Should have called this shade Ghost. Well, you can still see my concealer, my highlight, but my under eyes are very bright. Powder time. I've got the shade Fair 5. I like to start near my neck. That powder has mattified my skin like a motherfucker. Wow. But it's not made it look cakey. My skin actually looks really nice. I've got a bit of a sheen as well, so that's good. I've got setting spray. Do I put it now to add a bit of hydration back into my skin? This is a fixing spray. Sorry, there's a big thing about fixing and setting, but who cares? This is the Super Dewy Revolution Spray. Now, I think this is the one, that Loose raves about, and Carly. If it's not, then oops. Alright, it's got like a little mister. Alright, my skin feels really hydrated now. Bronzer. Bronzer, bronzer, bronzer. For those of you who don't know, BH is now stocked on Revolution. I think Revolution bought the brand or something like that. And they came out with new like blushes, bronzers, highlights. So I've got the bronzer here. This is in the shade Honey Heights. It actually came to me broken. So I've got to be very careful because I pushed it back in. But that is the shade. Like when I tried to clean the packaging, I used this brush and look at it. It's a very warm toned colour, very ready toned. I think I can use that brush. There's not much coming off on my hands, just a little bit. So let's do that. I'm just going to use a tiny bit. Can you see how that's instantly changed the tone of my bronzer? Like it was warm already, but it was very goldeny. Now it's very ready toned, and ready toned is actually quite good to look very sun-kissed. I actually have an MUA one that was ready toned that I used for years. I think I've overdone it, but that's okay. Well, if you want to be bronze to the skies, this is the one for you. And these were only like £6, so very, very decently priced. Now, for blusher, I finally got my hands on these Colourpop blushers. This is in the shade New to You. Thought this would work well with that Revolution blush, like really well. Like, and to be fair, I don't need a powder blusher over, but we're gonna do it anyway. This is what the shade looks like. A bit kickbacky. I'm trying not to overdo what I'm wearing. It's literally the same shade, and I still have a lot of dewiness in my skin. 10 out of 10 for that shade. Highlight is another BH product. This is in the shade Beverly Hills. I've got two. I've got this and I've got Cali Summer, but I feel like I could use Cali Summer, you know, because Cali Summer is a bit darker. See, this is Beverly Hills and this is Cali Summer. So let's swatch them both. Beverly Hills and Cali Summer. Cali Summer is just that little bit darker that I think I could wear on my, it's like Wisp, which I can wear on my cheeks. And then this one here, I could wear like down my nose in the center of my face. Let's do that. That is Cali Summer. Now we're gonna do Beverly Hills down this. Whoa! To be fair, I think I could use Beverly Hills when I'm tanned and not tanned. I might actually sell this one. If I wasn't looking dewy enough, I am now. We got lips. I've got my hands on the Fat Oil Lip Drips from NYX, and I've got a Rimmel liner. Now these Rimmel liners, they've come out with 9 shades, but I believe a few of them are like revamped from their old collection. So they've still got wine, they've still got some other ones. I bought 6 of them. Couldn't help myself. So I bought 6. The shade I've chosen today is Brownie Pie, and then we're going to use the lip drip in Follow Back. And yeah, we're just going to do a nice little combo. I have tried like the formula of these. I've got 2 more and they are insane. And at the moment they're on 3 for 2 on Superdrugs, but I'm filming on a Sunday, which means they might not be by the time this goes out. That is the shade of Brownie Pie right there. Very, very smooth. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous lip liner. There's another shade called Cappuccino, which I cannot wait to use. Now let's put this over it. These smell incredible too. Love, 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 love. I've got a new mascara. Highlight on my nose is banging. This is the Revolution 5D Whip Lift mascara. I haven't actually used it yet, so we're gonna try it out. The wand is very big and wet, which I like. The only problem with really wet mascaras is they always transfer under my eye. That's very annoying. Because I'm trying not to be messy with it, I can't see what its full potential is. It literally gets every strand of hair though. That is insane. Can you see the difference? Probably not. But I'm gonna go off camera, finish the other eye, put my eyebrows on, and then we'll come back and finish off the inner corner and brow bone. Might put a little bit of a smoky shade down here too, so I'll be back. Eyebrows done, mascara done. I've ended up putting 2 layers of mascara on, and do you know what? My eyelashes look bomb. Now let's finish off the eyes with this palette. Now I'm thinking we go back in with Hot in Here, which is what we used on the outer corner and the inner corner, and just smoke it out just a tiny bit. Tiny, tiny. Just added a little something on the outer corner, and now for the inner corner we're going to go in with the shade Molten. Alright, the look is finished. I'm very, very happy with this. I feel like I am bronzed. I love everything. There's not a product here I did not like. I am in love. I feel like the bronzers though, I wouldn't mix them again. I wouldn't use the more goldeny and then the more reddy toned one. That is the only thing. But my skin looks flawless. Absolutely flawless. My skin looks perfect. I love the highlighters, the liquid light highlighter. I'm so glad because I still haven't tried their blush ones. I've actually got their blush sticks that look like these now as well, so I'll be using that in another video. This bronzer was really nice, but make sure you always wind these down because you leave it out and you're gonna smudge the lid. I'm not someone that uses a brush like these. This was only a couple of quid as well, so it's very affordable. I feel like the primer is really nice. The primer was thicker than I expected, which is different. I definitely have to try the Bobbi Brown one day, but yeah, the primer worked really well. I feel like it would work really well for a really high coverage drying kind of foundation. Maybe this would work well really under like the conceal and define, because I find that quite drying now. The collection powder, oh my god, this is gonna be a fave powder because it mattified my skin without making it look cakey. It was just, I'm obsessed. So this is gonna be a go-to. Like I said, this was in the shade Fair 5, which I feel like was a decent shade for me. One thing I forgot to use is I actually bought Revolution's Powder Puff, and I forgot to use it, so we'll have to use that in a future video. Concealer has made under my eyes look mega bright, and it was very hydrating. It wasn't drying, so that was really good. I didn't set it properly, so I'm a bit upset about that. Blush is very pigmented. A little goes a long way, and if you haven't already, get yourself one of these lip oils because they taste amazing. And the Rimmel liner in Brownie, super smooth, amazing. If you like a more deeper rich brown, you're gonna love this, and they're only $3.99, so very affordable. I really hope you did enjoy this video. Please smash a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.